Welcome to Study Loop.
So we have a deck of cards that is an infinite deck of cards, and we have spades, clubs, spades, hearts, clubs, diamonds. I think that's the way it was. Spades, hearts, clubs, diamonds. And we would be assuming that the proportion of spades equals the proportion of hearts equals the proportion of clubs equals the proportion of diamonds, and that they're all equal to 1/4, and that alternately not all proportions above equal 1/4. And just to be on the safe side, not that it really makes that much difference, we have spades, hearts, clubs, diamonds. So, and we have our observed values were given to you as 450 and 365. So this is quite a large sample size, 390 and 395. And so we have 1,600 cards. Therefore, the expected value for each of these should end up being 400. And so we know we're not going to get exactly 400. That chi-squared statistic is going to be calculated with 4 categories, 3 degrees of freedom, by taking the observed minus the expected squared divided by the expected, and do that for all 4 of our cells. We can also use our chi-squared goodness of fit test. I happen to have this data in list 1. Move that down a little bit. I have this in list 1 and list 2. And when I go to stat tests and then do the chi-squared test, chi-squared goodness of fit test, we can put that data in. I have it in list 1 and list 2. You do have to tell that your degrees of freedom is 3, because we have, again, 4 categories less 1. So it doesn't automatically figure that out for you. And so when you calculate that test statistic, which I believe is all you have to find here, that value comes out to be 9.625. And I think that is your only question, the value of the test statistic. And by the way, the p-value for this does come out to be 0.0220. So you didn't give a significance level. If it's 5%, then you would have evidence to reject the null and say that there is sufficient evidence to say that the proportions are not all 1/4. However, if your significance level is 1%, then you would fail to reject the null.